support, people. I've never done business with child support through any of my kids' mothers. Not because I'm handing out a whole bunch of money and I just give them so much money they don't take me to court. No. I was just fortunate enough to have women that's not trying to put me to the fire. They know who they had a kid with. They know when he's up, it's all there. They know when he give his last, give the shirt off his back, tries to be there for his kids as much as possible. So they don't question my integrity with money. They know I spend my last. So I don't have those issues. But you got some dudes that's going through it. Greedy mothers. I got friends that's going through it. One of my very best friends don't even live here. And the judge is holding him here with his case here. He don't even live here. And that shit is so unfair that it don't make sense. Now, I'm not defending the motherfuckers I got friends that I had to dead because these motherfuckers just don't want to take care of their kids. I'm not defending them motherfuckers. Or motherfuckers that don't spend time with their kids. Guys, men that just refuse to be there. You know what I mean? Even if you give them money. I'm not defending those people. But today's subject is it fair? Now, originally we was going to the Bronx. I was going into the Bronx family court because an attorney agreed to do this with me today. And then I was going to have a judge chime in. They both reneged last minute because of whatever. So he promised next week we could do a follow-up. So I'm just going to talk to you. We're going to go back and forth. I'm going to listen to what you got to say. And I don't want people to think that I'm just being biased towards the men. Because I know women on child support as well. I know men that took their girl for child support. But if you want me to say this shit ain't at least 75, 80% fucked up towards men, you can log off right now. You can log off right now if you don't want me to say that this shit ain't fucked up towards men, man, because they play unfair. One experience I had was that one of my kids' mothers had a boyfriend. I won't say no names because she may not even say this may not be true. This is just my thinking. I feel like her boyfriend pressured her to take me to court one time. Like, yo, he could do more. I don't know. Just my thinking. And I didn't have a problem with that because I'm an open book. But from the time I walk in the courthouse and ask just a simple person at the information desk, excuse me, ma'am, could you tell me which way criminal court is? You can't read? You don't see the signs, right? So you a deadbeat the minute you walk in that shit. You ain't even seen no judge. They don't know if this chick is just trying to get you for more money. I was a deadbeat from the information desk to the court officers searching me, talking to me any kind of way they wanted to the judge. Not understanding that. Let me tell you what this judge did. I'm a high school dropout. Felon. I got lucky, made a hit record. Made a bunch of money in the 90s. 2000 something, go to court. This judge said if you could make $350,000 in 1998, you can make that now. So she did my child support based off a hit record. So when I'm telling her that, that was a hit record, ma'am. I wasn't working at some law firm and quit my job. That was a hit record. I can't make that type of money right now. She told me to fine, I think it was $4,500 I had to come to court with or be prepared to go to jail. I came in some dirty Timbs, some old clothes, ready to go to jail. I wasn't finding that. I don't have that. And I forgot when that was. And they asked my kid's mother, like, yo, what you want us to do? You want us to lock him up? The judge said, you want me to lock him up? And she said, no. No, I don't want him in jail. And that case got thrown and it was in and we dealt with each other since. And I love her now ever since then. But shit, the system is fucked up. Now, let's talk about it. I've been talking about my shit. We're going to talk about it on another, I got friends that's deadbeats and I got friends that do everything, man. They take their kids on the weekends, they with their kids all the time, and the mother's constantly taking them to court for shit. But I also know motherfuckers that's like, yo, I'm gonna get on welfare, so I don't gotta give a shit. So both sides of the coin. But if you see me with a person, and I call that person my brother, my best friend, I don't give a fuck what the blogs or whatever else say. My nigga ain't like that. It's just unfair. That's that. I don't play with deadbeats. And I don't like being called a deadbeat. So let's go, man. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Women need consistent money. You know what I mean? That's no doubt. You know, women need consistent money. Bills keep coming. Bills come in every month. Them shits don't stop. I get it. You need consistent money, and you got a certain lifestyle that you wanna have. That's why you gotta be careful who you choose as a baby father. Not saying he ain't supposed to do shit. He ain't supposed to do all he's supposed to do. Time help you out best he can, but you can't get blood out of rock. And that goes both ways, you know what I mean? And dudes complaining about the baby moms, you got to be careful too. But I was just lucky, yo. I was just lucky. These chicks are the women in my life are so dope. They hold the kids down, and I think they feel like almost like that's your loss if you don't do it and you ain't here. It's your loss. You saw Amina, she put up deuces. She's just angry though, because my daughters need me. But at the end of the day, you don't want those people, my brothers, my sisters, don't let those people come in between you and your kids doing the mediating. They don't play fair, man. They don't play fair, man. I got a police officer friend of mine about to quit his job. Let's talk about it. Blake Griffin is only paying 9% of his salary. Her child support is off his gross. Well, you don't know how much he got to pay his lawyers, accountants, and taxes. So all y'all people out there that's like, oh no, that's off his... You know, I'm not saying he ain't making a bunch of millions of dollars, and anybody should feel sorry for Blake Griffin because $252,000 don't change his way of life. But $252,000, man, gross. And don't forget it's gross. That man is paying taxes, lawyers, accountants, and a whole bunch of other shit. Still won't change his way of life, but I don't find that shit. But that's me. Hey, I don't find shit there. Let's go. Month after month, you go without going out. People, y'all just want to drag this Amina thing on and on. Me and them... People still calling me while I'm on live. I hate it. Come on, I want to get some of y'all's questions in here, man. I don't want to bombard. And actually, if you're a woman and you're on child support and you don't like what I'm saying, let's go live. Let's talk about it. Let's go live. I'm asking ladies because I don't want it to be like I'm a man, so I'm leaning towards the men. Because I know it's some real fucked up men that don't be bothered. That's not bothered with their kids. I got a few nieces and a few people in my family who got some deadbeats. So I'm not defending them motherfuckers. I'm just saying I don't hang with those. I don't know those. I know it's unfair towards a lot of my close friends and family members in my family. I know they're getting a bad rap for that shit. But come on. Nah, kids don't just eat time and stuff like that. They need money too. So I'm not saying that a man should just be there and, just go get the kid and spend time with him. Nah, kids don't eat time and shit. They eat food and they need clothes and they need things. They need things too. So I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that both. But when you're doing the very best you could, and she's still dragging you back to court, if she see you got just $2 more raise, fuck, man, come on. All right, come on. I hope this is. I'm bringing my brother on. Hold on. What was that? Who was that? Realist, come on. We're gonna go live. Listen, it's raining, so it's hard for me to hear. It's pouring out here. Hey, baby, how you doing?
Good, you?
Can you hear me nice and clearly?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a child support situation?
I do. Well, I'm not on child support. My daughter stays with me, and I feel like her father's not on child support. Never been on child support. I feel like as a woman, I need to do what I need to do as a mother. And I laid in the bed that I laid in with the man that I laid in bed with, and I know who I was with. I feel like if the father's present and the father's doing what he has to do for his child, then the father shouldn't be on child support. At the end of the day, I'd rather have for power, for over anger. I just feel like it's completely misused now.
I agree. That's real. I agree.
They depend on the money. Like, why would you depend on that type of money, knowing the type of person that you laid in bed with? Now you got to do what you got to do. I mean, my mother was a single mother, and she had to do what she had to do with 3 kids growing up in New York at the age of 14, 15, and 17. And she did it by herself. I feel like anybody can do anything. Child support should have nothing to do with it.
Point well made. That's that. I mean, your argument is the same argument I have. Sometimes people are just bitter and angry. Mm-hmm. You know, again, I'm not saying that there's dudes out there that don't do that's just not doing that, not being bothered with their kids, and they out here in Gucci and their kids ain't getting no bread. I'm not defending that shit at all. But you're right. If your kid's father is there with you, he's doing the best he can do. You know what I mean? Sometimes people break up, and you get a new woman in your life, and that could make your ex that makes things even worse. Your ex is jealous of your new girl, or you got a new bitch, y'all going on vacations and shit. Yeah. Whatever it is, that could turn it into, but there's not too many women like you out there, love. You got a lot of like, fuck that.
I've been through a lot. It takes a lot of understanding, and you just have to go through the emotion with the flow. My baby daddy has a charge, and he still does whatever he can to try to make money the right way to take care of his kids.
That's dope. Well, see, he's a stand-up dude, and you don't have a lot of those either. Those are rare, too. Stand-ups. Yeah. Dudes that's being bothered with their kids is going extinct.
Yeah.
They have something now they're doing for black family structures where the black family structure is disappearing because even the professionals are breaking up and going to child support. So lawyers and doctors are divorcing each other and going through child support right now. Mm-hmm. So they trying to do forums for family structure to avoid putting men through the system and getting on. That was the only thing Donald Trump, believe it or not, as much as we can't stand him, no, I don't. That was the only thing that he was about to reform child support because he didn't feel it was fair towards men.
No, I don't
know that. But that's about the only thing I could think that only one thing that he stood on that I was like, damn, at least that's one thing he understands that, it's not fair towards men. But I guess he never doubled back towards that because that would help too many minorities probably. Mm-hmm. But I appreciate you for checking in, love. I'm gonna get with some other people, but hey, I wish you and him much luck and much love to the kids. You hear me?
Will do. You do the same. Thank you.